Welcome back to my stained glass YouTube channel. This is Gary, and I'm here today. I'm going to show you how to use your iPhone and your Mac computer with the application Pages to both scan a book file, a printed copy of a file, and get it into your computer where you can print it. The first thing you need to do is open up your Pages app, which is you'll see it looks like an orange square with a looks like a pen. But you open up Pages and you want to go to New. I'm going to choose a blank layout. Double click. Here you have it's at 125. You can set it to 100%. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So what you want to do is you go, right in the middle of here, the page. You option mouse click or left or right mouse click, and then hit scan documents. Okay, let's do that. And what it does is it opens up this dialog to scan a document with your phone. Okay. And I have my phone here ready to go. It's showing the phone's ready to scan. So it's not going to scan until I put it on a document, or center it over a document. So what you want to do is center it over your document. Right. And it'll automatically, without hitting a button, it'll scan that document. You just have to center it. Hit the save button down on the bottom right, if you can see that. Right here. Save button. Alright. And going back to the Pages app, this is kind of a little off-centered scan. I had this set up poorly, but if you had a nice clear shot of your page, on the floor or on the table, to get a better picture. I'm just showing you how to get the scanning in the app. Right, so here we see the scanning of that page from my book. Now these may be a little off-centered, lopsided. There are ways to fix that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pause and rescan it. Okay, I went and put the book on the floor so I can get a. The further back you go, the more clean of a shot you get. But you're gonna get a lot of the book. But it'll clean up the scanning area. You'll see like a blue shading that gets all wonky and weird. But stepping back and coming straight over it, you get a better opportunity to scan it accurately. So let's go back to Pages app, and what I want to do is with the image, click on the image. We're going to edit the mask just to get rid of stuff we don't need, and just to bring it in. Alright, done. And we're going to go ahead and drag this to the size of the page. Alright. Basically, you're going to be looking at what you're going to be printing if you went to print this. So you're like, I want one about that big. Alright, and then from here, you just go ahead and you could save it, you could do it whatever you want to do, or you could just go into your menu or hit the Command P, which is the print command. Alright, and it'll print this up. If you're using a book with a coil bound, the book will lay flat better. There are ways to manipulate the actual page that you scanned, to fix it up a little bit. But if you kind of step back a little bit and come straight on it, you'll get a really accurate scanning of the page itself. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you can also, when you're in here, you can adjust exposure. Let's see. What, I want to adjust exposure. I'm gonna make it an image. I'm gonna go ahead and crop this. Hit delete. Paste it. There we go. You can adjust when it's pasted as an image. There's a lot more you can do in Pages. You can hit the saturation. Well, this is black and white, but check out the exposure, change the exposure, and as well contrast. If you want to really darken up lines. You can also let's go reset. You can also once you got it scanned, it's very easy to make simple modifications to if you say that doesn't look perfectly straight, so we're going to go ahead and let's see, why is it doing that? Okay, I want to get rid of this window here. All right. Close this window. There we go. I'm in a different mode. Once you have like your pattern, say you want to do the Christmas tree, you can easily Shift Command 4, which will bring up the crosshairs, and going anywhere beyond this image, so you can grab half of it. All right? What I'm going to show you is you run it right down the middle. All right, grab half of it and copy it. Let go, and you go to a new page. I mean, you could have just printed that and pasted it. This is just to confirm that what you scanned is perfectly squared up. So you take that. Now that's in your clipboard, so you can paste it again. All right, and go to your Range tool and flip it. All right, so now we have a mirrored image of what you copied on the left. And from here you can go ahead and print this. You can enlarge it. You can go ahead and select all by dragging across it, group it. See, now it's grouped, and they'll both move however you want. Alright, if you want to make it bigger, and then you can go ahead and print this. You can do what you want. Alright, so that's a real easy way to get a book pattern into the Pages app, print it as is, or make adjustments. Here we show we have constraint proportions. You can also say I want it more like that. You can do that. And there's a lot of other things you can do. Even clean it up where you you know, if you want to bring it into one of those plotting machines. So you go into the image and you go, let's see, oh, style, go to image, remove the background, and you could actually remove, let's go, let's reset. Notice I have this clipped, so let's go ahead and, here I am, right? I'm the guy who does this pretty much for a living, and I'm messing up. What you need to do is go ahead and get rid of this line here, number 1. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. What you need to do is grab both of these together. You know, grab it like that. Shift Command 4. Alright, go to a new page. Go ahead and paste it. So this is a pasted PNG. Okay, they're calling it a movie, but it's not a movie. And from here, you can do nice things like remove background. Right? Let's go reset. We want to remove the background. Right? You know, let's go remove back. I like it's actually doing automatically. It's removing quite a bit, which is good. So we're going to go hit done. It brought it to what you need as far as a pattern. And then from here, you know, open it up so you can really work on it. Hit the remove background again and start removing even more of it. And by changing the exposure, you could see what you haven't done yet. And you drag your mouse as far as you need to clean up the design. Gets rid of all the numbers. You could drag your mouse any direction, left, right, up, down, do stuff like that. And hit done. Now, if you want to do more, you could still do it. Like, see, you got these little dots here. You go remove the background, and sorry, I had to get rid of that. Rid of that. Rid of that. Then you hit done. Alright, so that's going to give you a nicer background pattern. And then, so you got a little fuzziness around here. Remove background again. Drag a little bit further. Not too far. Once you go too far, you'll see other areas light up. You don't want that. So I remove that. I clean that up. And what I'm going to do is just add a border, a line, just to, this is set at 5. You can bring it down to 2. And it really cleans it up. You see a little bit on the top. Being it's pretty flat here, you can edit the mask. You can go ahead and just drag that down to get rid of that little bit and hit done. So here's the pattern. Yeah, I did some modifications, you know, in the software, but that came from a book. So I scanned this from a book, right? And then you know, again, that's how you do it. And then you could save this, enlarge it. You can colorize it. You can bring it into other software. You know, put glass fills in it, which I didn't really intend to make this a long video, but it can be easily done. And if you do stained glass and you do patterns, and you have a Mac, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or if you don't, at least this gives you a little bit more arsenal of your pattern making toolbox. And if you're a casual stained glass person, you know, stained glasser, and you have books and you want to make patterns or print them, or you know, you retain the book and tear out pages, you can just scan them and you know, go from there. And it really is quite simple. It's easy steps. you open up Pages app to a new blank page. You click, option mouse click, which is, if you use your right mouse, typically it's left mouse click, and then you scan the document. Your phone, if you have your phone synced up to your computer, which if you have a Mac you should, because it does everything you need to do with it. It works in the cloud. Everything here that I do is in my Pages cloud, so it doesn't even rob resources from my computer. I have a 10 terabyte cloud. Maybe, I don't know, 5. It's a lot. And the beauty of it, your phone is connected with your computer. There are ways to do that through syncing and Bluetooth. But if you do stained glass, if you have a Macintosh computer and an iPhone, there are so many things you can do. I mean, it really is a great way of doing this art. And if I helped you, I hope I did. I do my best. I really do. And then just to go on designing, this pattern I actually designed in Pages. I mean, it's all hand manipulated. I had to do the arches and this and that and the distances. There's a lot of work involved. I mean, I don't have enough time to explain everything, but this actually 6 pieces of glass engineered on the computer, for this look, and with working with angles. I'll do it quick. Let me see if I got the raw file open here. Yeah, if you look here, you look at the angles. Each one, like this is 165. That's the angle, and this one's 105, 345. So everything's done in segments of 6. So, and the way you work with these designs, like you could change. And once you do one, and you could keep pasting it in those different angles and pull them all together. That's how that's done. I could make it, a wider shape like that. So, there's so much you can do. Let's, and you can Command Z everything, and it brings it back to the last time you saved it. So, and here with fills, with the Pages app, once you have elements, okay, like this is now an element because it's a closed end of I think I made it from a circle, but this is now an element. It's a symbol. So now we go ahead and we could do a fill and use an image fill, and by hitting the choose button here, you can go ahead and it's going to run slow because I have the YouTube app open, but I go into my glass swatches, and basically I could change it to anything I want, any glass fill, and then do that continuously around the pattern. So I just wanted to show that. Again, scanning, it should be a 2-minute thing actually. I'll make it at 20. Opening a book, scanning it, and printing it without compromising your book. And if you get a coil-bound book, it's not necessary. You could put it on a flatbed scanner or a printer that has a scanning feature on it. That's all fine. But if it's just you and your phone, your computer, your Apple computer, and a printer, you're ready to go. Right? I just wanted to share all that, and I hope you picked up a few tidbits here, useful information. And again, good luck with it. And if you like my videos, down below the subscribe, the like, give me the thumbs up. I want to see the thumbs up today. Thumbs up. And yeah, join my channel. You got to join my channel. I just added these Mobius patterns to the channel. It's all free for my members. So yeah, I just added them on top of all the other stuff. Right? So if you're not a member, I mean, really, I'm not just saying it because I'm me. I mean, it is really a super deal. And, and you support my channel. What could be better than that? All right, I'm going to end this, and everybody have a nice day. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.